Hello, my wonderful friends. Magus with you. What an amazing season we're in right now. And with these energies, you can feel it dealing directly with the heart chakra. And it started having me think about when I used to go to AA. I myself do not deal with addiction, but I would take other people there to get help. And I would notice a lot of the people that got well, they would approach their addiction at a heart level. The ones that didn't make it were the ones that didn't go deep enough. A lot of people, they were trying to fix the physical things, the addictions, the outburst of anger, the different outward manifestations, but they weren't going deeper to the heart level to see what is causing this, what hurts were causing it, what unforgiveness was in their hearts that needed to be dealt with. And it got me thinking of this season that we are in right now, and how that this the way the stars are aligned right now, it's dealing with our heart chakras. And what a beautiful season it is too. And as we go through these, I always want you to remember, think back a year from now, how far you have come, and you start to enjoy these seasons. You start to think of it like the seasons that we have here on this planet, as above, so below. And you see there's a time for planting seeds and there's a time for harvesting. And I feel right now we're in this harvest time because we've done so much work. We've planted good seed of love and peace and joy and kindness towards our fellow man. We've been doing the hard work of looking at ourselves honestly and truthfully and making those energy changes. And there's a transformation that has taken place. You are a different person. Many of you that we talk every day, and I know you and I know your journey and the struggle you've had, and I see who you are today, and I'm so proud of you. And my friends, not only are you changing yourself, your heart and mind, but you're going to change the DNA and genes you pass on to your children and your children's children, and you're changing the earth. The evolution of this whole planet is raised because of you willing to do things that others are not willing to do, to take an honest look inside and make those changes and plant those right seeds. I always think of seed, time, and harvest, and the seeds are thoughts and energies and holding those highest ideas. And that's why the message of the Magi is so important, because we have restored the image of God. And when you have His image right, then you can align your image, and your image comes into alignment with that pure energy, and we work out of that energy, and magic and miracles happens. And as we're learning, all is mind, all is energy. We see it in our religion and science. And when we're holding the right energies, the high frequencies, by law, it just changes things for the better. And you see it in your relationships, in your own thinking, in your families, in the world around you. And I wanted to read a few things out of Asha. In Asha 15, it says, keep the power of truth in mind and make it your model. So when we're keeping the truth in mind, the true God in mind, and we make that our model, we're reflecting that. It makes me think of the Lord's Prayer, where Jesus has you pray that God forgives you how you forgive others. Are you in a place right now where you could really want that? You would ask God to forgive you the way you forgive others. And my friends, that's just resonance. If you are holding unforgiveness, you're in resonance for unforgiveness, and you're going to attract that to you. And that's why we have to hold and model ourselves after these highest thoughts. In Asha 8, it says, I choose not to be double-minded. I choose to think God and not the lie. So these are choices of the thoughts and the energies that we're going to hold and what we're going to do. And then, of course, in Asha 3, it says, my only job is to align with and hold continuously in mind the attributes of God: love, life, peace, joy, power, and freedom. And to be those attributes, you have to be one with God. You have to be God, a part of God. When you become that, my friends, you actually are one. It's hard to even come up with words for it, that some people don't cry blasphemy like they did with Jesus and want to crucify him, but it's true. You become one energy with God. Your energy and God's energy are the same. That is truly being saved, because now you've become divine life. God is your life. Your life is God. You are so in sync with, so attuned, that your energies, they've meshed into one beautiful thing. It is love. It is peace. It's power. It's freedom. You're operating in realms that others do not, because you've made that choice to hold that highest idea. Like Jesus said, verily, verily, I say unto you, he who holds my vibration has good life, God life. Praise God. And so, my friends, I'm going to ask you today, is where, especially with the way the stars are aligned right now and the portal is open, this is the time. If there's anything left in your heart you need to deal with, do it right now. Forgive, love, hold these highest ideas. Do that work in the heart level, and watch all the outside affairs of your life change. Watch the anger issues go away. Watch the sickness and disease fall off your body. Watch peace come into your heart and mind. And my friends, you are making a difference. I am so proud of you. And just, if every day you can just do a little something to vibrate that good out there, even when you're not getting rewarded materially, like money-wise or fame-wise, but just from the right motive of your heart, doing right because it's right, and creating Asha, heaven on earth in the world, by holding these high frequencies. There's blessings that come from it. I don't take money for ministry, but there's blessings I get that are so much more important than money, like the peace of mind and the connection I have with God. And the more I reach out to people, the more power he gives me, the more magic and miracles I see when I put myself out there. And it's beautiful, and it's a beautiful way to live this life. It's so fulfilling and satisfying. So I'm going to ask you every day to do something, and never, never, never quit, because you, my friends, have all that it takes to be successful. I love you. I love you. I love you.